This is the newest, most exciting entertainment show in town.
Talk about authentic and real conversations,
Fun and educative segments,
trending topics,
celebrity checks,
books and authors,
Q&A. Join me, Lavin Nyagowa and Hazel Njeru every Tuesdays and Saturdays from 3 to 4 p.m. only on The Unfiltered.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys, I go by the name Rainams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho unanipimia na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia hapa Shensta the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love, but don't fake it. Hey, da kumenya mawazo makuu. Nani anadera shida? Oh, utani wakuu.
Vichekesho. Mkisongaza. Mahojiano moto moto, stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie, I'm a model and I'm Afri Kenya, I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.
Good evening, it's another beautiful Thursday and we get to meet here again, and this time with a very interesting lady. If you saw our poster yesterday, we are talking about property management with the one and only Address Property Consultants. That's hapa na CEO mwenyewe. Atakuwa anatuambia more about property management and how Address works and what they do. Get informed on what is happening in our political scenes and people who are making headlines in different parts of the country and the world right here at TAS TV. Join me, Lavin Nyagowa, as I bring to you weekly news highlights that are factual every Friday at 4 o'clock. See you then.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys, I go by the name Rainams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho unanipimia na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia hapa Shensta the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love, but don't fake it. Hey, da kumenya mawazo makuu. Nani anadera shida? Oh, utani wakuu.
Vichekesho. Mkisongaza. Mahojiano moto moto, stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie. I'm a model and I'm Afri Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.
Poleni sana, tumeanza na misukosuko, but better late than never. Anyway, I was introducing the show. Karibuni sana to this amazing episode. And like I said before, we are here with the one and only Adris Consultants, property consultants, and we are with the CEO. Atakuwa anatuelezea what Adris does, the kind of services they provide, and a lot more that you want to understand about property management. So without so much talking, allow me to plug you with the Smart Shopper. You can also get your amazing products that range from beauty products to, you know, beauty, home decor, all these kind of products that you'd want. You can get them from the Smart Shopper. So you can call the number 0798-154-042 to make your order. In case you're in Thika Town, you can come to Nema Plaza, Tanta Africa Studios, and you'll get to see the products one-on-one. Anyways, away from that, allow me to give my guest an opportunity to just introduce herself. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for coming once again.
You're most welcome.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm Lucille Adris.
Yes.
Matu. That's my name. And I'm a mother of 3. And I'm a realtor.
Yeah.
In this case, that's why I'm here, being questioned about property management.
Yes.
And I'm empathetic. And I'm a lady who does not stop at anything but winning.
Yep. Very interesting. What a way to start the show today. Anyway, now, Madam Lucille, away from now being who is Lucille as the mom, now who is Lucille in the world of property management?
I'm a realtor. I'm a realtor. I'm a lady who specializes in property. Anything to do with property, consultation. You can look for Lucille.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so when did this whole journey begin?
About the property.
Yes.
The whole journey started as Lucille. I started 20 years ago, but at Adris we started like 16 years ago. We have been in the market.
Yes.
Yes.
And how?
So having the experience for over 5 years, now Adris was born, and we are here and doing it.
Doing it better each and every day. You keep improving on it.
Yes.
Interesting. So now, aside from, you know, umetupatia tu kidogo, but we want some tea about Adris Properties.
Okay.
What exactly do you? How has your journey been since you started?
Adris Properties was started in the year 2009. We have been in the industry practicing some units.
Yes.
Because as you grow, you go growing the units.
Yeah.
So we have been practicing property management. We have been practicing letting as a start-off point.
Yeah.
But as we have gone growing, we have gone acquiring other units and practicing them and doing them to perfections.
Interesting.
So we Adris Properties Consultant is a property. It is a company that deals with property management. We do letting, leasing, we sell properties. We do KRA remittance.
Yeah.
We do sales we sell property on behalf of the landlords and many entities in our umbrella.
Okay, so it is safe to say that those are some of the services that you offer as a company.
Yes, we also offer consultation services. So we are in a big industry. Property is a big industry.
Yeah.
So specifically, for more information, you can contact us because we deal with so many things in the property market.
Interesting. So what makes you very unique? What sets you apart from all the other realtors or all the other companies that do the same thing as you do?
What sets Adris apart?
Yes.
Is Adris does a lot of things in the property market or the industry itself, because the industry is divided into many things. There are those people who call themselves developers. There are those who specify in letting only. There are those who specify in selling the land alone. There are those who are in the property market but they are only doing financing.
Yeah.
And other people who are in the market also, they are doing joint ventures. So what sets Adris apart is Adris does that, the all units under one. We sell property, we let, we lease, we are engaged with financiers, we do property development. So many things in our entity. That is what sets us apart, because some of our competitors, they specify with like 3 units, other with 1 unit. As somebody can say, my company only deals with development, but I mean property, but I only dealing with development. But in Adris we deal with so many things. Then we give out our best.
That's very nice. So now you have mentioned some of the services that you do, and one that has come out so loud is the aspect of rent collection.
Yes.
So how then do you make sure that this whole process is like very efficient and quick, so that the landlord who you're doing this on their behalf does not have that hassle back and forth with the tenants?
Technology has come to bring us to speed. And we are engaging with our tenants frequently by engaging with them via the calls, via the doing for them reminder messages before the due dates of paying rent, engaging one-on-one, and showing them the importance of paying the rent on time. And also there's this something we call a tenancy agreement. When the tenant is coming in, we take time to vet them, and also we take them through the clauses of the tenancy agreement. We make them understand the clauses and the importance of paying the rent or the rent for the particular unit they are occupying. So you tend to find that some of us
kuja kufungiwa nyumba, kuchukuliwa vitu to replace the rent and all that. When it comes to you, how do you handle like such kind of cases? What is your approach?
That is what I've said. There's this groundwork. You go, you tend to know why the tenant is not paying the rent on time. I cannot just come, close your door and start other funny shortcuts ways, because everything is binded by the law. So you have to approach the tenant, tend to know why they are not paying the rent. And I've just said before that, we don't miss to have a group of tenants who are stubborn. There are these boards which have covered us. So if there's auctioneers, if the tenant doesn't pay on time, there is the rent tribunal where you can take your grievances concerning the tenant, and also the tenant can take the same grievances, because even the landlords can become hectic. So both parties, the issue can arise from any party. So those are the boards that cover us. Yes, so you just don't go harass the tenant, but there are those orthodox methods which we discourage a lot, because we are binded by the law. Yes.
Okay. I hope you're learning something from this whole conversation. So far you've heard that there are laws that you could actually go and report your landlord to these boards, and if you don't know, you could actually also take them to the courts. There are so many things that you could actually do in this whole process, taking care of your house, agreeing with the property managers, just to make sure that kila mtu ako on the safe side. So away from that, let's now talk about tenancy sourcing. Maybe start with that in layman's language. Hiyo ni nini?
Tenant sourcing basically is looking for tenants to occupy your vacant houses. But as you look for tenants, we vet the tenants, because you just don't take any Tom and Dick and Harry from anywhere, because they have money to rent. You have to scrutinize, vet the tenants, then now you give them the approval to transit to the next fact that is renting the house. Yes, payment and all that is part of scrutinization. Where do you work? Those background checks.
Interesting.
Yes, so that is basically is looking for tenants to occupy
your
property.
house. So
yes.
as Adris, what are some of the strategies that you actually use to, look for these clients? Kwa sababu saizi we are 100% sure everybody has somewhere to stay.
Yes.
Sindio, kila mtu ako na nyumba yake. So how do you go about this, looking for these specific tenants to come and occupy that specific building that you're managing?
The rate of employment has gone down, and technology has come to save some of us employers, because technology has eased things and has brought smooth landing. So we use social medias. We have we use all social medias. We use our local networks. We use referrals from the people, testimonials from the people that we have worked for. So all those things help us to get good clients, because if it is you who gets a good testimony from a particular person who we have been working for, you will bounce in and say, let Adris work for me. Those are the things that I'm calling local networks, referrals. But technology, Facebook, TikTok, you have brand ambassadors who can do that. So we are wide. Like this technology has come to bring us together. And also there are some platforms that maybe a particular, you're selling like go downs, or you're selling selling apartments which are modernly finished. You cannot go to look for prospects in TikTok, because some of them are not in TikTok. So maybe you look for them in Twitter, Facebook Live, things like those. So you have to go out of your way with social media, and the maturity for social media inaondoka kidogo, because lazima you go down. You are getting different youth groups. Kuna this group, and the maturity group. Ukitaka wazee unawapata Twitter, unawapata Instagram and all that. So you have to differentiate where you are posting what and what time and something like that.
So basically identifying your target audience.
Yes, identify your target audience.
Interesting. Interesting. So now let's talk about property maintenance. We've seen plots where there are property managers, lakini tenant akicomplain, nothing is done. Tenant aseme kitu, nothing is done. The apartment is not well taken care of. The property equal to, yet every month rent is collected, nothing is. So how then does Adris make sure that, you address these kind of issues promptly?
One thing that has helped us, I don't know how my colleagues do it, but we have, once we are given a property, a property has maybe let's say 50 tenants. We create a WhatsApp group where we are going to have a mutual communication, because if I communicate to you and I communicate to the other person, it might not come out, or you don't have even time to communicate to each person in the different platforms. So we bring them together in a WhatsApp group, and if there's any maintenance to be done, we have professional personnel like plumbers, electricians, masons, welders, that we engage immediately, and the particular problem that, or particular concern that was raised by a tenant is handled.
Interesting. So now this is like 3 minutes of airtime. Talk to your clients.
I will introduce myself again. I'm Lucille Adris Matu. I'm the marketing manager at Adris Properties Consultants, and we have been in the market for over 20 years. And I would urge you landlord who is being stressed out there by the tenants, you don't know how to manage your tenants, you don't know how to manage your finances, and you don't know even how to accumulate your finances and go and do the next project. Call us, talk to us on 0709 753 020 or 0720 677 We got you. You are the right plug.
Interesting. Umesikia hiyo network kutafuta Mbesha. So what are some of the regions that you guys are working in, and are you looking to now expand to, probably countrywide, because we have property kila mahali?
Yes. Adris, I I can't say we are in a particular place, but initially we are one of our headquarters in Waiyaki Way at Wafa Business Center, and we also have Thika Nelion Center, room number 302, third floor. Yeah. But we are all over because we are also in Mombasa, because Mombasa we do holiday homes and villas and Airbnbs zenye zinakataliwa na watu. Yes. Yeah. But any property that you need from us, because we have networks, property management and property as an industry, we network. So I will give my colleague who is somewhere else that you are inquiring about. Yeah. So address is all over. But about expounding, we are expounding big in diaspora because we have clients from diaspora who are coming here to take holiday homes, they are taking villas, and they are also introducing us to their diaspora market, which we are looking to go overboard because the dollar is promising.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so now allow me to ask this because it's something that is out there, talking about Airbnbs and the stories that we've seen currently happening. So how then, as a property manager handling that side of business as well, how do you take care of your clients when they book, or probably when they come to your apartments? And how do you go about it now that it's out there?
Yes, the tarnishing has already been done. Yeah, but all hope is not lost because when you introduce a certain business, people rush. So many people from different entities, those even who don't have the knowledge of how to run this thing. Yeah, everybody wants to come in. This is where the money is. Let me try. Even the person who doesn't have any technical know-how, they're coming in to do this. Yeah. So you find those are the people who are tarnishing the rest of our names. That Airbnb business is not good, holiday homes are not good, people are taking these homes and doing funny things. People are taking standalones to do funny things, they're putting brothels, they're putting all these things. Yeah. But I usually say when somebody is coming in, for those who want to engage in the Airbnb business, do your scrutinization. Don't just tell somebody, oh, okay, I have an Airbnb, go pick the keys from somebody, ingia. You have not even seen this person who has come to nini. When ni pesa, you are just after the money. Tend to know huyu mtu mwenye anakuja kuingia kwa hii kitu, who are they? Where do they come from? What time to what time are they taking my premises? Mtatoka saa ngapi? Are you coming with whoever? Where are you guys from? There is always that form, that a scrutinization form that you are coming in as who. Then also you take the IDs of these people. These days, because of money corrupt watu na the way the economy is, everybody is saying, just come. As long as you have paid the money, the room is vacant. Yeah. The house is vacant. Take whatever you are taking. Yeah. But we don't take time to scrutinize. That's why most of the time you find yourself in these kind of problems that are arising, and the cases are a lot, because you will not stop people from going to Airbnbs, whether there are some funny things happening there, whether there are deaths that are coming up and happening there, you will not stop people. The only thing is people to use the right channel, because everywhere in any business there is a system. Let people follow the system. Yes.
Interesting. You have it out there. Address property consultants are the best. Ukitafuta Airbnbs, ukitafuta apartment, if you're looking for holiday homes, if you want somebody to actually come out and manage your business, they're the best in the market, so you could look out for them. Guys, before we go on a break, remember the Smart Shopper is sponsoring today's episode, and these amazing bags are going, they are very beautiful, by the way, and they are going for just 2,500 and 1,000 bob. So depending on that which you want, depending on that which you're looking for. But remember, that is just hatuko kwa wasan. Today we are talking about Address Properties Consultants. Go to their page, make sure that you follow them as Address Properties Consultants on Facebook. You can also check them across all the other social media platforms. Make sure that you follow them. In case umewakosa, you can go to our page and then we'll link you to their page. Is that okay? I hope it is. See you guys in a bit. Remember to stay put, because we still have a lot more for you that we need to cover.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys, I go by the name Reynams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho unanipimia, na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia. Hapa Shenster the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love, I don't fake it. Hey, da kumenya mawazo mako. Nani anedera shire. Oh, warutani waku.
Vichekesho. Mkisongaza. Mahojiano moto moto. Stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie, I'm a model and I'm African Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.
What's your name?
My name is Kevin Kakum.
Gitui Francis.
From which school? Kenya Institute of Mass Communication.
Kenya Institute of Mass Communication.
What did you learn while at TAS TV?
Improvement of my skills in graphics, such as motion graphics, video editing, photography, also communication skills.
Camera operations, video editing, and improved my skills in graphic design.
Would you recommend anyone?
Yes, nilikuwa hapa TAS, skills zangu zili improve on communication with fellow co-workers and teamwork when doing certain projects.
Yes, new skills in photography. Communication, I have built more in communications through interaction with other colleagues or people outside there.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your attachment at TAS TV? 7.
8.
Generally, what will you say about TAS TV?
Wow, it's amazing being here. I think this is the best place to be. Yeah.
Welcome to TAS Media Institute, the home of undiscovered talents. You will be trained by professionals who have a passion in what they do. Do not be left behind. Enroll now and become a pioneer of TAS Media Institute. We are located at Neema Plaza, 2nd floor along Kenyatta Highway in Thika Town. Life can sometimes take unexpected turns, and this family's story is no exception. When a gas explosion completely changed the course of their living, Mr. Joseph Lual and his family have been forced to face unimaginable hardships. But even in this phase of adversity, they have managed to persevere with so much resilience. And as the saying goes, adversity introduces you to yourself. Let's get the story of Mr. Joseph and his family.
So welcome to the first episode of Brain Busters. My name is Mwangi Dominic. Lotko barabara ya MKU. Tunauliza maswali tatanishi.
At TAS Media Institute, we let you discover your talent. exciting entertainment show where nothing is off limits.
We bring you real, authentic, and raw conversations.
Enjoy good vibes, fashion, and lifestyle from your favorite celebrities.
Fun, trending topics, games, and educative segments.
Every Tuesdays from 3 p.m. and Saturdays from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. With me, Lavin Nyagowa
and Hazel Jeru.
Only on The Unfiltered.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys? I go by the name Reynams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho unanipimia na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia hapa Shenster the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love, I don't fake it. Enda kumenya mawazo mako nani anedera shire warutani wako
Vichekesho mkisongaza mahojiano moto moto, stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie, I'm a model and I'm Afri Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.
Welcome back. Remember, we are having Adris Properties Consultants in studio. So in case you have any question concerning property management, because that's what you're talking about today, you can send your feedback pale TAS TV. And remember to follow us on all social media platforms at TAS TV Official on YouTube, TAS TV on Facebook, TAS TV_official on Twitter, TAS TV_KE on Instagram and TikTok. So karibuni sana. If you're joining us just now, please remember kurudi nyumba and start watching from the beginning, just so you get to catch up with what we are discussing. Before we went on that break, we highlighted some of the videos.
What's your name?
My name is Kevin Kakum.
Kitui Francis.
From which school?
Kenya Institute of Mass Communication.
Kenya Institute of Mass Communication.
What did you learn while at TAS TV?
Improvement of my skills in graphics, such as motion graphics, video editing, photography, also communication skills.
Camera operations, video editing, and improved my skills in graphic design.
Would you recommend anyone?
Yes, nilikuwa hapa TAS, skills zangu zili improve on communication with fellow co-workers and teamwork when doing certain projects.
Yes, new skills in photography. Communication, I have built more in communications through interaction with other colleagues or people outside there.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your attachment at TAS TV?
7.
8.
Generally, what would you say about TAS TV?
Wow, it's amazing being here.
I think this is the best place to be. Yeah.
Get informed on what is happening in our political scenes and people who are making headlines in different parts of the country and the world right here at TAS TV. Join me, Lavin Nyagowa, as I bring to you weekly news highlights that are factual every Friday at 4 o'clock. See you then. Welcome back, guys. Again, apologies for that technical hiccup. I know sometimes some of these things are inevitable, zinakuja tu, and we have to deal with them as we go on. So we are very sorry for that hiccup once again. Before that happened, we were talking about some of the services that Address Property offers. They do rent collection, they do tenant screening, and all these nice services that you'd want as somebody who owns a plot, who is looking to own a plot, or who's looking to develop, for whatever service that you want in the real estate industry. Address Property is there to solve that specific problem. They have a solution. So now, Address, how then does your company contribute to the community?
Lavin, there are so many ways that our company comes in and gives back to the society. Because the economy has gone down,
true.
And the rate of people being retrenched is going up. And we are coming back to our landlords and advising them that the government is coming in and coming in with a strategy of bringing affordable housing. So we are also encouraging our landlords to bring down the rents, so that the people who are occupying, they don't just use every resources, the small resources they have, everything to
pay the rent.
At least they should have something left behind to do for medicals, for other personal needs. So we are coming in as moderators, or as we come in this case, we come intermediate. We come in and talk on their behalf, like the voice of the tenants, even if we are the property managers. Because if we lose the tenant, we also lose on our income. So we need the tenants to be there. We need the tenant also to be comfortable, and we also need the tenant to have some residues on their end. Yes.
Okay.
So and also we also, as property managers, we don't only look at the high-end properties. We also have properties that are for the low-income earners. So we have properties, both the high-end and for the low-income earners. So both sides, the low-income earners can get to rent the houses with us. Also, the high-end people have a chance to rent out with us or hunt houses with us.
Interesting. So let's talk about when you're doing the tenant screening, or probably you're doing rent collection. So how then do you make sure that there is transparency and, very open communication with your clients as property managers during the whole process?
We do a lot of engagement with our clients, because I believe, Lavin, nobody would give you business and they leave, and they leave you on top of everything. So we have close engagements, close relationship with our clients, and we do weekly reports to them how the property is. We tell them what are the do's and don'ts. We also come in as their advisors in this case. So we have very close relationship with the clients that come on board. Yes.
Interesting. So now there's the aspect here, the services that you offer. I am looking for, I have money, but I don't know what to do with this money. Then I approach you as Address Property Consultants. How do you help me? Nimekuambia mimi niko na hii pesa, na sijui kitu ya kufanya nayo.
That's where now we come in as Address Properties, Lavin, because I've told you the property industry is a wide range.
But
true. Adris deals with like every unit in it, and the unit that we don't engage too much, we come out and we tell you that we bring a profession for that. But in this case, if you have the money, we provide the land, and we advise you on what kind of land, the locality of the land. Then we advise you even what the kind of apartments you bring, because I believe like you see like MKU, you cannot go and do 2-bedroom houses, master and suite. Those are students. So we'll advise you, can you do studios, which the students can afford. Because the locality matters in this case. Where you put the apartments, who are you targeting? The target market also comes in there. Yes.
Okay. So now I am a property owner and I trust you with my property. So nimekuachia, nimeenda, and then with the kind of how do I put it? Kidogo. I am a property owner, but then nikuje nikurushe to like shika. You know, I could be a problematic owner. So how then do you deal with me?
We have toxic landlords.
Yes.
But the toxicity comes from whatever he's also getting from the tenants. He might be transiting the toxicity to the tenant. The tenants might be transiting the same energy to him. So that's where we come in as moderator or mediators. That is the right word. Mediators. We come in and we tend to know, because that is not his. Alikuwa na pesa akajenga, but he doesn't have the knowledge on how to deal with the tenants. And in this case, he doesn't even know there is a board that is covering the tenants, and also he doesn't also know that there is a board that is also covering his end. So amejenga akafikiria it's just a business that he has done. I have money, I have built apartments, and I can bring in tenants, I can remove them at my will. But he doesn't also know he can be a property owner, but he's binded by some laws that sitaingia na unitoe ati venye unataka, because there are some channels you have to pass, and also the tenants as they have to pass. But when they come in with no knowledge from either party, ndio unakutanga hulabaluz mpaka tenant watavamia landlord wamchape or something like that. So in the first place, if you're a landlord, I would advise you mandate an agent, a property manager, who will advise you on the do's and don'ts of this business. Yes.
Okay. So let's now talk about the market trends and the strategies. Saizi kila kitu ni trend. Nini na trend saizi? So what are some of the market strategies that you use, and especially when it comes to the market trends in real estate, because it's one of the industries saizi has come out as like, I wouldn't say crowded, but it has like so many people. So how do you keep up?
The property market? Property market iko entailed na vitu mingi Lavin. Kila mtu ako everywhere, but everyone is saying I'm in property. What kind of property? I didn't get your question right. That what is trending in the market?
What I'm asking is, how do you keep up with the trends in the real estate industry at large?
You have to be, when you're in this market, you have to be in the limelight. You have to, lazima ukae ukijua antenna zikuwe zinafanya. So that whatever is changing, you change with the market, because you cannot say, zamani tulikuwa tunajenga nyumba without tiles, I'll still be there. That's why you are engaging a professional to come and tell you what walitoka kwa red oxide. They put on tiles, they put on ceramic tiles, they put on wood look tiles, they put on mkeka wa mbao. You have to be all over and knowing what is going on, and also another thing, attending these exhibitions of property property shows, because you might be in the property industry, you are enlightened, but you have not expounded, you have not diversified on some of the things that you need to also to know. Every day is a learning day. So as I've said, your antennas have to know what is changing in the market, what is selling in the market. If people are doing studios and studios are going, like right now the studios and the 1-bedroom apartments zilikuwa na market, because they were doing very well with the Airbnbs, and because the Airbnb business was beating the holiday homes and hotels.
Yeah.
So everybody was running to do the studios. I'm buying a studio, or I'm leasing out a studio for a certain years.
Yeah.
So be out there, be knowledgeable,
Yeah.
be wise, engage with experts, and you'll not be left behind.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So in every business there are challenges. So as Adris Property, in the world of property management, what are some of the challenges that you've encountered along the way, and how have you managed to solve this to make sure that both parties you end up with, you know, a very amicable resolution?
Challenges are 1 million in the property management in a field.
Yeah.
Because you'll meet stubborn tenants, you'll have court cases,
Yeah.
you'll also fight with the tenants at one point, you'll have to use orthodox measures sometimes. Also the landlords are quitting on you when you have maybe advanced them some soft loans.
Yeah.
And also some landlords who don't remember what the contract they signed, what the clauses say. When they are caught up by their loan facilities or their issues, personal issues.
Yeah.
Unaona tu mtu walks in and tells you, I can't manage to do this because I can't manage to pay you as my agent now. I want to cancel my contract because my personal issues, the demands are too much. And they are forgetting there's a contract we signed with them that also binds them. So it's also challenging to us to bring to speed, to wasomeshe, because not just signing contracts, you need to educate the landlords. When you are signing this document, clause 1 says this, clause 2 says this, and make sure they understand. Also the same case with the tenants. When you see the tenants aggressively fighting the agent or the owner of the property, because at that point of entry, you didn't scrutinize them well, you didn't take time to engage with them with your tenancy agreement, because they also sign a tenancy agreement. You didn't go deep in emphasizing the clauses or the points in the tenancy agreement that when you want to vacate, this is the process. When you want to come in, this is the process. You find tenants going at the middle of the month and then coming to tell you, give me my deposit. They vacated on 25th and on 30th, give me my deposit. But they don't know there was a... So absolutely there will be frictions.
Yeah.
So take time to educate, scrutinize well, vet well, then I don't think the problems will be less, but the problems must be there.
Yeah.
Yes, the problems must be there.
We are in a world right now, in a world that PR really sells. So, and we've seen circumstances, come at the instance that I gave you earlier about, you know, certain properties not well being taken care of. So how then do you manage your PR to make sure that whatever the client is seeing is what they get?
Me, I usually say, Lavin, know who you are engaging.
Yeah.
Do a background check, even if you are mandating me as your property manager. You just don't wake up, mandate somebody because I'm just saying I'm Adris Properties, I'm whoever properties. Scrutinize the company you are giving business.
Yeah.
Tend to know these services that Lucille Adris is talking about, does she really offer?
Yeah.
They are testimonials, they are referrals. You just don't pop in and just give out your multi-million property to someone and you don't even know their background.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because just I came with a word of mouth, sold myself to you. You know, they are marketing tips.
Yeah.
I can sell myself, but behind the scene, the way Vijana says that kwa ground vitu ni different.
Yeah.
That is what you are going to get. And then also, when you're engaging a property manager, there is a percentage that the real estate board has ejected to us. There is 1 to 15. Neza kuambia 10%. You start saying, no, that is too expensive, let me give you with 5%. If I give you with 5% and also I don't meet my expenses, I'll come for your money. So it's good to sit down. The person you are employing as a property manager, understand each other and understand why they are charging you a certain percentage.
Yes.
Then from there, you will understand why they are giving you at that percentage, and also give them a timeline. Everybody, even if you're engaging somebody, give them a timeline, tulikuwa tunaita probation period. the contract, we usually sign contracts for 4 years and above, but I usually say that you can give someone a probation, sign the contract, but tell them I'll renew again after 1 year, after I've seen how we have transited with you, or how we are working with you. But just don't go in the whole thing and you don't know this person, you don't know the referrals, who referred this person, or testimonials about this certain company that you want to settle in.
Interesting.
Yes.
So right now Kenya is really facing hard times. The economy at large iko pabaya. So how has this affected you as as a business, and how have you managed to adapt to this kind of changes, because they're in saizi vile kuko hawezi zilenga?
It has affected us while because our incomes have gone down. We are also forced to retrench some people. They might be good employees, but you are forced to stop people from working and look for other ways to reduce the workload in the offices, because there is no money to pay these people. The incomes are coming down. The houses are coming because some of the landlords wanakatalia the high-end rents. So the tenants who are coming, they can't afford. So you find sometimes there's a season you can find nyumba haziingiwi. You are trying to advertise with every breath you have, but the houses are not getting tenants because of what? There is a narrow, there is a wide space here between the occupants and the where uko na property. Yes, you have the property I like it, but I am not merging up to what you want. Yes, so we go down to the ground, survey the rents, whether you have done nice apartments, but you have also to come down to the level where other people are. Then at a certain point, when the economy restructures and stabilizes, we can do rent reviews. Yes.
Interesting. So now my final question would be, what is that one advice you'd give to anybody who's looking forward to probably getting into the property management business, or somebody who's looking to work with you as a property manager?
As a landlord, or?
Yeah, as a landlord.
Just scrutinize the person you're giving the business. Just do your background checkup. How many years they have worked for people, what kind of people have they worked for. Yes, maybe you're giving me a high-end property and I'm working for the low-end landlords. So me approaching the high-end, nitakuja tu na ile ushagrabagra ya Langata huku chini huku, those small houses too big. So lazima ukae ukijua huyu mtu amefanyia kina nani kazi, and how does she approach this kind of tenants, because everybody has different kind of tenants. Kuna mtu atakuletea property akwambie my tenants pay well, it's just that I don't want to engage with them. So nikikuja na ile harassment na harasa watu wa semi permanent houses to permanent houses, italeta, I'll start making your tenants uncomfortable and they start shifting. So basically do a background check of the company that you want to work with. Also the person who wants to come into business, property management is a good business. Come, we make money and we win. Yes, it's win. This year we are winning. You are winning. Yes. So thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you for the very insightful information that you've given out to our audience. Yes, so asanteni sana guys, it has been an amazing show, and in case you missed something ama umekuja tukimalizia, please, we've had such a beautiful episode. Isipokuwa for the hiccups that we've had, to may have such a beautiful show. So make sure that you umeenda pale TAS TV, watch the show, comment hapo chini. In case of questions, we'll try reach her again. Jukumpata pia si rahisi. Tutamtafuta and she'll come back and give us answers to the questions that you've had throughout. Asanteni sana. My name is Lavin Nyagowa and we've been discussing property management with Adris Property Consultants. Watu watakupataje? Wapatie namba ya simu. If you want to get Adris Properties Consultants, once again, we are in Nairobi along Wayaki Way, Wafa Business Center, room number G8, ground floor. You can also call us on 0709-753-020, or in Thika, we are in Thika Environs. We are in Nelion Center, third floor, room number 302. call us and reach us on 0720 677 208. Call us and we shall promise to do good business for you.
Yes, they promise to handle your business properly and with so much care. Now wasipo ufika standards come and beat us judicisi.
Yes, sure.
Asante sana for joining us. See you again next week on Thursday. Bye.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys? I go by the name Reynams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho unanipimia na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia hapa Shenster the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love, show some love, but don't fake it. Hey, da kumenya mawazo makuu. Nani anadera shule? Oh, rutani waku.
Vichekesho. Mkisongaza. Mahojiano moto moto. Stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie, I'm a model and I'm African Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.